This Monday, Memorial Day, honors those who have died in service to our country. For many, it also marks the unofficial start of summer. Here to talk about this annual tradition is Dr. Michelle DeBlasi, a psychiatrist at Tufts Medical Center. Good to see you, doctor.
Hey, doctor. So let's start there. For many people, summer means vacation. This may sound simple, but why is it important to take a vacation?
So it's really important to actually take a break, even if you're not sure you want to or that you really need to. So studies show that people who actually take vacation or take intermittent breaks from work actually have higher job satisfaction and actually higher job productivity and even higher rates of getting raises. So it's really important that you take a break. So my advice for people is to plan something, pick something maybe at the end of the summer where you can think about all the details and feel motivated about doing that, especially if it's something that's outdoors where you can unwind and unplug and really take a break from work. It's going to be really important for your job productivity and for your mental health.
As you know, Doctor, the U.S. Surgeon General now refers to loneliness as a public health crisis. So why do some experts say that the problem is even worse during the summer? I find this curious, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, first, I just want to start out by saying, loneliness really is an epidemic in this country. It's just absolutely rampant, and it's having this serious impact not only on our mental health, but also our physical health as well. We know that loneliness increases rates of having strokes, heart attacks, and even increases your risk of having dementia by 50%, which is just astounding. So it's a serious problem. And I agree with you, Maria. I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel intuitive that summertime would increase loneliness, but it does. And it really is because people's expectation of summertime is exactly what you and I are thinking. Like, it's a time to get out there and go to festivals and barbecues, and it's very social. But for some people, when they're seeing others do that and they just don't have those opportunities or are really alone, it can actually make them feel even worse and more isolated and lonely.
Well, and to that very point, doctor, it can be hard for some adults to make new friends. So what's your advice about finding the courage to try?
My best advice is really just to start by saying yes to things. If people ask you to do something or hang out, and you're kind of on the fence or you're not sure, just by saying yes one time can actually lead to higher chances of you having more opportunities to spend time with people in the future. So I think that that's my best advice I can give people. Other advice would be to start by reaching out yourself. If you have acquaintances in your life that you feel like maybe could develop into friendships, just, give people a call, ask them if they want to go out for coffee or even just talk on the phone. And if that's not an option, or you also want to build new friendships, I would say look into finding, if you have a specific hobby, like cooking, maybe taking a cooking class, or you like soccer, trying to find meetup groups. Try to find people who share common interests with you so you can really develop some more friendships.
I like it. Say yes.
Yes, that was
yes,
great.
Doctor,
great job,
yes.
Dr. DeBlasi. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Take care.
Thanks.
Stay well.